let us continue playing Dwarf Fortress. So, a few things I've had to do off screen. Firstly, this only occurred to me a while ago, but I only have one metalsmith, who is the Mr. Nil here. And unfortunately, he's not the best at this, but he is a novice on the board. Unfortunately, he's the best we got, so he's going to learn to be a weaponsmith. And he should now hopefully start forging the warhammers. I've taken him off hauling duty because of that. Other things, I have queued up the iron tower a little more. That should actually get finished soon, and once it does, we're probably going to transfer over the noble quarters from the Microslime tower into the iron tower. Of course, we need a few more iron bars. We need to sort out all of that. It'll work itself out at some stage. We are next to certain. Also, we don't have enough water. That lake is completely dried up now, and I'm blaming everybody except me. Meanwhile, though, we have traders almost in, who have now just finished unloading, and now let's move to trading. The craftsmanship of the dwarves is unparalleled, and what have you got for us that we might actually be interested in? Raw green glass we might actually want. I think we can convert that into things. We can take all the clay. Yeah, definitely taking all the clay. Bronze. Cages. Now, the cages we might want as well, actually, come to this. Not a great amount of value, but we do have some wine and booze, which we're always appreciative of. Let's see. Take some of those. Some training axes and another pick might be useful. Iron pike, iron whip, crossbows. Might be worth taking a good crossbow, actually. Maybe some bolts if we can find them. Yellow sandbag. We don't really want that, I don't think. Sheepwool bag, dye, red sand. It's black sand we got, isn't it, mostly? Thinking about this. Cloth bin. Cloth bin and the leather bins we might take. In fact, I might take quite a few of these leather bins. This will basically allow us to then start up a clothing industry of sorts. We'll see though. We also have some bolts, but I'm not. It's a bit awkward to buy that. Okay, that's a bone ring. Also, I'm fairly certain we have something that we're not allowed to get rid of, but I'm going to ignore that mostly. Here we see food items. Yep, we're going to have all 5 of those. All 5 of those. Quite a few of those. Spotted ratfish. So there's lots of food we're going to get here, which is fine. We're going to pick up some seeds. Anything else we can pick up here? Cheeses. Oh no, if we had milk. Is this milk or is this... That's going to be cheese. Oops. Let's say there's going to be cheese, isn't it? Yeah. It's a shame. If we could get the milk, that would be quite useful. That would also give us a job. Flints and crutches, maybe not. Right, so we have a finished goods bin, which is worth a fair amount. We have a gem bin, which is also worth a fair amount. We can probably get away with a lot of those gems to be traded, to be honest. A second finished goods bin. With nothing too special in it. 404 rather. And then we can go for a prepared goods barrel and another prepared goods barrel. Trade. Happy about the trading, which is fine. This is what we want. Now, having done that, is there anything we can grab off him Now that he's quite happy with the trading. The crutches and splints I might take, actually. Because these would just give us a few supplies in case things go wrong. And some of them are reasonably valued, so crutch... Yeah, we'll take all the cheap crutches. I'm going to trade that food barrel over, so that will probably do, I think. I could go for some of the cheeses, actually. But then we don't... Food's not a problem for this society at the moment. It really isn't. So I'm not going to go for that anymore. Can take some blocks. I don't think we can do anything with the glass really other than make windows, which might be fun actually. And that actually could upgrade the value of things, except I don't know how we would go about doing it. Let's take the raw crystal glass. We can always see what we can do with it, and if not, it'll just sit there and do not a lot. Some rope. We can then take some of the cages, actually. If we take all the zinc cages... Coelacanth blood? Nah, we don't need to give them coelacanth blood. I'm half tempted to leave it here, actually. Maybe picking up that bronze crossbow. Maybe. Let's take the electrum and the gemstones. We'll take the electrum, the sterling silver, and the bismuth because we might do something about that at some stage. Right. In the meantime, that is done. The broker is no longer required at the depot. I will then view a Mr. Thunderbane and give him back his mining duties. Unfortunately, you have created an older earring, which, while nice, is not actually going to help us out an awful lot now, is it? What were you before? You were a fisher dwarf before, weren't you? You're now a legendary woodcarver. Congratulations, we always need more of those, apparently. Alright. Let's see if we can make anything substantially useful out of bone. We made some bone bolts. I'm not sure how many of those we could make, but it's something. Can't make any rock short swords because we don't have access to obsidian. Make some rock crafts, mugs. Could start making some nest boxes and doing things like that, but actually, let's start making pots. Lots of pots. And some jugs. Actually, no. I don't know why I'm putting the jugs on there. Actually, there's not a lot of need. Then make some wooden bolts. Double repeat. No, actually, no. Don't make wooden bolts. That is a silly idea. We're not going to do it. We have limited wood as it is, so we don't want to add to our problems. Now, I'm kind of hoping that soon somebody will come along and start work on the Iron Warhammer. What happened? I also think I know what's causing all the masterpiece creation. It's because we've got a mass load of engravers up here who actually have done a reasonable job looking at this. Oh, there's some nice stuff here. Not all of it, but there is some nice stuff here, and that's a massive increase to the value when I eventually have to put things down there. Hopefully not for a while. Meanwhile, Dwarves with splendid construction of the wall. Goodness knows which wall, but resume. Of all things, it is the glass wall. So now the traps have nearly been made, which is good, although you're using the blocks that we really don't want you using there. Yeah, dear. So I think we have creatures that are just now causing problems for us, aren't they? They'll get it eventually. Although apparently you want to build it while you're on it, which is why it caused the problems. Darn it. I wish there's a way I could avoid this, but it's getting it on my nerves now, this. Go on, back you go. Of course, that's the problem all the way up, isn't it? If anyone knows a very easy way of stopping that from happening ever, you'd be my friend if you were to let that information get to me at some stage. Oh, that must be inside, but I can now put some beds on this floor, so we're nearly done here. That's not... Oh no, that's just waiting for carpentry. That's okay. Waiting for carpentry is not... I won't do it. Hurrah. In the meantime... things are continuing on quite nicely for us, I think. We have run out of blocks here, unfortunately. But we'll dig out some blue at some stage, and that will fix some things. I thought that's a table. I thought for a moment there was flooding going on inside things. In the meantime, we have more galena to dig out. Though not a lot of it's appearing anymore, which is a little depressing. I did start the smith to go and start cutting bits of that out, so hopefully we'll have some more galena ore around at some stage. Let's go and dig out all of this, because copper ore might be useful to us at some stage. In the short term, maybe. Meanwhile here, I think we need to dig out some more blue. And in fact here we need to dig out a lot more blue. And I'm probably going to do another reclaim loop to try and get all of that stonework dug out. I could probably do another couple of miners, to be honest. These ones perhaps without their own mines, but who knows. Resume. Okay, it's found some more gemstones, which is nice. And something's happened. What am I seeing? 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 Oh, I see a goblin. Right, military. No, squad. A. Attack. Goblin. At least the warder got him. Which is nice, and we get all his stuff now. Hooray! So that was a goblin thief. Didn't make it to us at all. So let's go and claim everything he had. Just because. And it gives us some goblin bones, so we can now make some bolts out of that, I suppose. At last, goblin, you've found a use for yourselves. Rejoice! Do not appear to be... Oh dear God, there's more of them. Military squad rabbit. A kill. Smashy, smashy! Dear God, did he make it off with the... He actually made off with it. I think. No. Oh, he did make off with it in the end, but... Grrr. Yeah, he's not there anymore. He's not there anymore. He made it off. And that is annoying. Cancel orders, go back and do whatever it was you were doing before. Grr. That's annoying now. Alright, so what can we do from this now? We've got... Oh, we struck pyrite somewhere. wherever we were digging, we struck something. Ah, there we go. And yeah, we're getting nice, lots of lovely, lovely blue out of all that. So we're going to dig out the rest of it, because we need that tower to go back up. Now, do we have... We have Redshirt McNewbunkle, apparently making some mechanisms for us. But we do not appear to have... Oh, hold on, that would have been announcements. They would have told me something about that. Smelt limonite ore, needs refined coal. Autumn has arrived, which is always a plus. Smelt galena needs coal. Ah, if we need coal, he can't actually make the weapons. That's what's happened there. But he's obviously tried at some stage, which is good. Might even have some weapons somewhere. We certainly have some blocks now, so let's go and build up some more flooring. Floor. So we should be able to have 16, so let's go and build that for now. Oh, we don't have that much actually. I would have made blocks in 4, I don't know. I seemed to earlier. Oh well. Let's go and put some microslime blocks in there. Let's see if we can't continue this futile little bit here. But actually, if we remove the construction and then go remove construction, what I can then go is build construction wall. They're out of iron bars, and a wall. They're out of iron bars. And I can probably do that here as well, actually. Remove building. Build. Wall out of green glass blocks. Right, continue. Hopefully that should fix something. It probably won't, but hey, we can hope. Next, once we have some more mechanisms and some more things going on, merchants will be leaving soon, that's fine. See, now you built that properly, okay. And you built those properly as well. And the wooden thing's now done, so our beds can now be placed if we've got somebody who's actually working on that, which we don't. Next then, let's go and see about building some floor bits. Because if we have enough iron bars for this... Dear God, the people moaning at me that this is a waste. I kind of get what you mean, and you are possibly right, but... Jesus, the number of weapons I could have built out of this stuff. Up 2 for more iron bar flooring. Up 2 for some more iron bar flooring, and then I need some upstairs. Let's go there. Yeah, iron bars. So yeah, we just wasted a lot of iron bars to get that done. And then I'll need to build some iron doors. In fact, actually that's the next job. Once we actually find some charcoal, which we're out of wood, so we can't build any charcoal. God, I need those dwarves to turn up, and I need them to have a bucket load of wood. And when I mean bucket loads, I really do mean bucket loads. Build blocks if you can. Next up, I think we're going to go designation mine and get a bit more of this done. Then I'm going to go with my little designation claiming trick, or dumping trick rather. So designation B, dump all of the items that are currently here. And all of the items that are currently here. Resume. That'll get the idlers doing something at least, so that's always a plus. I should really build more wheelbarrows, I think. Also, what I should definitely be doing at some stage is gathering plants, because we can make quite a bit of food out of that, except that we don't need food. Food is the one thing we really do not need. It's our entire industry, pretty much, but we don't need it. As a matter of fact, no merchants trading right now. Yeah, they've left. And since they're packing up, that's fine. Let's actually just ensure the autumn things are happening. They are. How is the brewing going, sir? It is going, which is always a plus. Can't make any more soap at the moment, but we can make some more blocks. Which is in fact what's happening. Resume. Merchants have embarked on their journey. We have quite a lot of iron bars. We have some galena, but we don't have the things for doing that. That's why they're just taking all the iron bars up to make this. I hesitate to think about the value of that actually, and something's happened. What's happened? I think it's a Killer Cat 724 has given birth to another infernal spawn of evil. I'm going to have to sort that out at the moment and work out how many infernal spawn of evil we're up to at this stage. Still, that's all of the stonework going there, which is nice. Badger Ball's no longer enraged, probably because we've... I don't know, actually. We really don't have enough to do that to... Oh, tree. It may only be one bit of wood, but dear God, we need it. Those dwarves had better have brought loads of the stuff. I do mean loads of it. So there's lots of copper and copper ore that we managed to bring up as well, so I might actually get around to converting some of that soon. No, I did do that right. The walls were still in the right place, so that's fine. It's fine. We can then build a downward stairs when we get to there, and everything will be good. In the meantime, build. See. Put some more floor in, actually, because I'm certain we got some blocks made. Micros line. Oh, we got one made. That's a little depressing. We could also try and do something out of our sterling silver, actually, but I don't know. Either way, the slow caravan has moved off. The fast caravan is presumably already gone. Yeah, that's it. That's all the stuff we bought. Right. Those zinc cages I'm actually going to build down here. I think a cage there, zinc, cage there out of zinc, and cage there out of zinc. We'll get around to building chains and things a bit later, but then I want to put a door in, which can go there. We have plenty of doors. Claystone that one. Because after this, we're going to build our sort of guard area. Or our captain of the guard area, I suppose. In the meantime, exactly how many more tables and things have we got? And I'm betting it's 1. It's always 1 whenever I check this. No, it's 4. This is good. Chair. This is good, and it has meant that we can now expand all that a bit. Oh, as well as that, I'm going to designate smooth and get the entirety of this area smoothed out. Some of this may be dug over at some stage, but for now, smooth that all out. And BC. Nope. DBD, I want to get rid of every bit in here that isn't, strictly speaking, part of the furnishings, because that will help with the smoothing. Another masterpiece has been made. Yeah, the engravings are doing a phenomenal job. This is just oozing value. In fact, actually, do we have any burial receptacles? We do, actually. So I can put one in there. I can put one in there. One in there. One in there. And then we can have the general morgue, which will be this one. There we go. Resume. So all that is gonna be a big help to us, at least in terms of producing happy thoughts. I should really get a statue or something built if we can. I'm not sure I've got anybody who's definitely masterful enough to do it though. Yeah, because you're only novice. Yeah, one bit of wood. I don't think we want to burn that at the moment. Well, we do, but we can't burn it right now. It would just cause problems. Sustainable forest is not something that is in the dwarves' vocabulary, apparently. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Build doors. Now, I'd love to put some more iron ones in, but we just don't have the ability to do so, so I might put in slate doors. In fact, yeah, we'll put in slate doors here. The entire room is made of iron. It's got to be an improvement. Then need to put in 2 cabinets. Nope, that's a burial receptacle. We want cabinets. Here, and these can be made out of quartzite. I'm not sure which one is the high value one here. I don't suppose it matters too much. I don't think any of that is flux metal, which would otherwise be needed. We'll then need a container. Off clays, we'll then need an armor stand. Let's go there. Then need a weapon rack. Which can get there. We'll then need a table, which you don't have, and a chair, which is going to be built as soon as Javi is given birth to a girl. Hurrah! More infernal spawn of evil! How many of these are we up to? 2, 3. So we have infernal spawn of evil 6, 7, and 8. Dear God, you're all doomed and you can't see it. Well, maybe you can, I don't know. Needs plump helmet spawn. We'll get some of that soon, I'm sure. Right. Some of this isn't actually building, so I'm going to go off of quarry bushes and I'm going to go to pigtails. Yeah, we're going to... If it's not going to do it, we're going to move on to other things. So cave wheat and dimple cups. So there's no point in wasting food here. Or wasting producible food, if that makes sense. Alright, that's 2. Make blocks, repeat, and then we're going to reclaim everything that's in here. Yes, reclaiming all of that. So just make sure the item list is... oops. Is there? It's all claimed. Including the rat remains, apparently, which we're going to just leave there. Right. So all that being done, I suppose I should probably consider ending. I'd like to... No, we're out of caveweed seeds as well. That's not such a bad thing, because we are at least making things on that. What's happened? It's a goblin. Is it a mood? It is a thief. It is a kobold thief. I want you to go and kill it. I think I made it bleed, but it might have got away. Yeah, it did. Alright, squad. A cancel kill order. It got away for now. Hopefully we should be alright on the medical side of things. We'll see. We shall see. What's that purple one? That's the bismuth thing, so we can make bismuth bronze out of that if we can find some bronze at some stage. Which isn't a complete impossibility, I suppose. Certainly finding more galena, which is nice. Taking more of that. Next, once we've done that, we're going to actually dig out some more nickel. I haven't decided if we're going to do a lot with this. I know somebody said it was magma proof, but we haven't actually found anything. We haven't actually found any magma. I know where there definitely is some if we go down low enough, but that's less of a priority for now, really. Well, that is a lot of it. I'm going to do things when there's a lot of it. Other thing I'm going to set up, just to end the video, I'm going to go and set up another experimental, exploratory digging things. Not too far here, really. I just want to go down to level 25, say. Put some upward stairs in. And just dig out this area here. Should be fine. Probably haven't gone low enough to find anything significant, but hey. So, all the blue being dug out, seemingly. There's only a lot of it, although that's a nice section of blue. We're digging this out. And we'll dig out a wider area as well, just so we can definitely get some other stuff in. Stonecrafter. Yeah, I'm now going to put. I need to put some traps in that upper area actually now. Just because that will complete things. So we need some more rock mechanisms. As many as you feel like you want to make. And then beyond that, we need cut, repeat, and we're going to actually start engraving things. We're going to engrave furniture. Repeat. So we'll go Sard, repeat, and engrave furniture. No, it won't let me do it. Whoops. Oh, darn it, I knew we'd find one. Okay. So pause now. Where is the breakpoint? There. Okay. Right. Next important thing. Find out what we got there. So we got Hornblende there, which I believe I've mentioned in the past. We have gems. We have mushrooms galore. That's going to start mysterious mold growth now everywhere, which is okay, I suppose. Is there anything massively valuable we found down here? Native silver's nice. No, native silver's very nice, actually. Right. So here's what we do here. We undo all of the designations, especially that bit. Undo all that. We're then going to go and block this area off for now. Build a wall. I want to build this wall there. And we'll make it out of whatever's close. Done. Now we are going to use the things that are down there, but for now I'm quite content to block that off and leave it alone until we have a reason to go down there. So for now I'll just dig out these bits of nickel. And, oh, I'll dig out all of that because we like gems. We do like gems here. Right. So with that little thing having happened and more galena being found, we could actually build that last tower out of silver. It's been looking much more a possibility actually with the native silver we found, all the galena we have. It could happen. So this is Shadowhawk 2012. We are looking at a very, very nice burial chamber with some engraving still to be done admittingly, and it's looking as if that's going quite nicely as well. And to add things to things, very, very close. What's that in? So going and transferring things, we need to build a bed, of course, which actually requires us to have a bed, so thankfully we can build one bed. Yes, things are going well. It's a little bit difficult because we just do not have the fuel, and that's the other thing I need to go and actually search that cave for, just see if I missed any coal or anything. But either way, something's jumps us up here, I think. Some migrants have arrived. Hurrah! Right, so with the migrants arriving, I'm going to definitely end the video. Until then.